What's up everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, the Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode, we made our way here to the next Mirror of Twilight and collected a lot of items. Well, in this episode, we're going to head on inside. So, let's get started. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Absolutely, Midna. Let's head on in. She could really be a little bit more softer with that. It kind of looks like it hurts, to be honest. But anyway, it's time for us to turn back into a wolf. And well, this segment's going to go a little bit differently than most Twilight sections. Alright then, I guess I'll have to help you. But what a shame that it's the last of the Twilight. I have become so fond of seeing it cover this world. Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? Absolutely. So, like I said, this section is going to go a little bit differently because, you know, normally we would want to find the spirit spring, but actually, here's an item that looks like we can smell, kind of follow the scent. So let's sniff it. And seems like it's a bag. But Link, can you at least promise me this? It's Ilia's bag. Just come home safely. Forget the youth scent and learn a new smell? Absolutely. And we learned the scent of Ilia. You smell the girl, don't you? I can tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue then. But this scent could be quite old. I wonder if she's still alright. Alrighty, so we can turn on our senses and follow her. But for the sake of the playthrough, and plus I already know where we're going, I'm going to leave the senses off. Just checking periodically. Just to make sure I'm on the right path. Because I do pretty much know where it's going, but I might get mixed up or something. But anyway, if we look out into the distance, there is Hyrule Castle. Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? So we finally made it back here. We're only a little farther, so hang in there. Or that's what I like to say, but it's going a lot harder from here on out. Alright then, let's get started. Alrighty. So, if you're playing along, don't turn your senses on. You can just kind of follow me. And once you make it to this path, you're pretty much just going to follow it all the way until we make it to a brand new area which we've never been before. And while you're going through here, you can avoid all of the enemies. There's no need to bother or worry about them too much. They're not going to get in your way as long as you sprint by them. But there is a brand new area that we're going to see just up ahead. Well, actually, this is all brand new, but this is still just Hyrule Field, and we're going to follow this path all the way into, actually, spoiler alert, Hyrule Castle Town, which is an area you've seen before in past Zelda games, but it's also in this one as well. So, I believe there's a cutscene. Yeah, there's a little bit of a cut right here between the two areas because they decided to separate them. But some of the areas of Twilight, they actually, or Hyrule Field, they actually decide not to separate, which is kind of funky, but they do that. So. But, I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, it's kind of big, and this is the biggest Hyrule Field other than probably Breath of the Wild, because that game is huge, and you can explore everything. But, if we follow the scent of Ilia, we'll find that it makes its way into this area right over here, which, as I said, is Hyrule Castle Town, which we've seen before in a game like Ocarina of Time. It's actually going to show us here as well that this is Hyrule Castle Town. As we can see, there are spirits everywhere, which means there's still a lot of people up and about moving around. And don't worry, they can't see us. So now that we're in here, I'm actually going to keep my senses on and follow the scent. Now, there is a little bit of a shortcut that we can take to get to a new area, but for the sake of the playthrough, I'm going to follow the scent to its point, because it'll be kind of useful in a little bit. So you're going to want to make your way around to the other entrance, or the east road of Castletown. And if we turn on our senses, we can see that she went in this building and then back out, and then made her way all the way down here. And just be aware that, yes, none of these people can actually see us, and we are completely invisible. But we can continue to follow the scent, and once we make our way out into this road, you can see that the town square that we just exited was right there. So you can actually go south and make a quick shortcut down here. But now that we're here, we can make our way inside of this area right here. So let's head inside. And this is Thelma's bar. So let's turn on our senses, and well, here's Ilia. This boy, can you save him? Alright, little lady, try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for the doctor. But this is strange. A child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in the back. Ah, what an emotional reunion. Yes, a girl and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad, but we'll get to see her a little bit later on once we return the light to the area. So let's listen to what the guards are saying. We've had tons of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spirit spring of Lake Ilia. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? What? Study it to know it well. Alright, well, let's check out the map and see where they marked it. Maybe we can find this spirit spring. I've received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the spirit spring in Lake Ilia. Got that? Alright, so it is right there. So it's just outside of Castletown. So I'm sure we can make our way there pretty quickly. And well, there's nothing left to do here, so actually, let's head that way. And so we're going to want to go out of Hyrule Castletown the same way that we entered. So you're going to want to go back to the West Street down here, and then come in here, take a left, and then exit out the same way we came. And that'll lead us straight to the area that we need to go. The Spirit Spring, which is actually in Lake Ilia. And all these spirits, there are definitely a lot of them. I mean, it's quite crazy that, because I believe Zelda said way back in the venture that all the people know now is fear. But, you know, they're still up and around, walking around the town. But I'm sure they won't go out because of all these monsters that are kind of out here. But once we make our way out here, we want to make our way down here. And actually, we don't need to follow the scent of Ilia anymore, because we do know where she is. Follow this dirt path, and if we continue to follow it, we will find our way to another section of Hyrule Field. And it's actually a small path here, and to the right there will actually take you back up to the other area, but it's currently blocked off right now. Take you up to that north area where the bridge was when we first entered this area. But now that we are here, here's a brand new section. And this is another bridge, and it's going to give us a scan over, and well, this bridge is the Great Bridge of Hylia. It's a pretty cool area. The tree back there looks really cool, and well, if we look down there, seems like there should be a lake down there, but well, at least a lot bigger than that. Now it just seems very small. So we're gonna have to investigate that a little bit, but let's head on over here and see if we can find a way to get down. Hey, do you smell anything funny? Uh-oh. Oh, they have a fire arrow. This can't be good. This must be like gasoline or something. Oh no, he set the bridge on fire. No, 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 we're trapped. Oh no, we're trapped. Get out of here. Alright, so just walk over, push the block over to the edge, jump up, get on, jump on the ledge, and take a leap of faith. And well, we can jump down into this tiny body of water that we saw a minute ago. Lake Hylia, which I feel like should be probably a lot bigger than it is, but I guess we'll have to find out what's going on around here. Phew, that was a close one. Well, lucky there was a puddle down here below, huh? So this is like Hylia, but there's so little water. Sounds like the spirit spring should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around. Alrighty, sure thing, but speaking of that, yeah, there is not enough water here for it to be a lake. But anyway, here are some Zoras, and they're going to talk. Actually, you know what, let's talk to them. We have absolutely no water flowing from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water source in our home, Zora's domain. Yet how we return upstream to our homes? With the way things are now, we can't even walk back there. So it seems like there's a problem in Zora's domain. So looks like we're going to have to check that out. But there's also a spirit up here, and let's see what he has to say. I'm too old for this. Fires and Falby's watertop land of fantastication. It's our grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. Huh? Yeah, nice lake. Don't want to have more, I don't know, water? Did the Zoras who live up river do something? Or was it the curse from that spirit that floats around up there? Whatever. It's not like I can go up and complain. That's way too high. What? A customer? Yikes! It's a monster! So, as you can see, the spirit spring is way up there. Or up there. It's one of these two directions. I believe it's that way. And it's too high to reach, so it looks like we're going to have to refill the water back here in Zora's domain. Like he said, there is a monster over here, so let's take him out, shall we? I don't know, he's going for the hot grass. But what he's going to call anyway? I don't think there are any hawks in the Twilight. So, what other kind of bird could he be calling? And he's calling a Kargarok. And so now we're going to have to fight a Kargarok jockey, I guess you could say. And it's quite simple. Just he's going to shoot arrows at us and just jump out of the way in any direction you'd feel like. Preferably not backwards, probably left and right. Then he's going to start flying around in a giant circle. And then he's going to come swoop down and try to attack us. And jump on the Kargarok and attack him. And it's a simple rinse and repeat method right here. And we'll be done. So he's going to fly around again. And he's going to swoop down. Uh-oh. I did not mean for him to grab us. That wasn't supposed to happen. But now he's shooting arrows at us again. So dodge left and right. And once he starts flying back around, we can attack him. I was a little too close, so make sure you don't get too close when he starts to swoop down, or you won't be able to jump on him and he'll grab you. But anyway, now he's jumped back down here, we can attack him again. And like that, the Kargarok is gone. And, well, it's just him left now, so we can take him out pretty easily. So once he stands back up, we can attack him again. And he's gone. But the Kargarok's still here. Hey, stop it. I'm your new master now. Settle down. Hey, why don't we use this guy to get us all the way up to the lake's water source? You know what? Sure thing, Midna. Sure thing. And so now we're going to use this Kargarok to fly to the mainstream water source, Zora's domain. And it kind of makes you think about, why Midna couldn't do this beforehand. And also, this is kind of a precursor, almost, I want to say, to Skyward Sword's Skyloft flying. And I recommend you try to take it slow. Don't use your dash too much around here unless you're in a straightaway like this. In that case, use your dash. But if you're like going around a corner, I would advise not using it because it is kind of hard to control once you start dashing. And you also want to be careful to not hit anything because if you do, Link, the card rock will actually drop Link, and it'll send you all the way back to the beginning, which isn't fun at all because you have to go through this entire section again. It is quite short, but it's kind of tedious. Like that, see, he'll drop Link and take us all the way back to the beginning. Hey, careful now. What do you think? Should we try it again? Yes, Midna, we should. So I'm actually gonna cut back to where we were because I don't have to show you this whole beginning section again. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, here we are back in the same section. Make sure you're lower than this rock for when this falls, because like it happened to me, it'll hit the car rock right on the head and it'll drop Link. But we're actually almost done here. We only have just a little farther to go, and oh, that was close. Well, that was close too. If you're not dashing and he just nicks a wall, he won't drop Link, but it will kind of knock you out of control. It'll be a little harder to control the card rock and Link. And be careful of these falling rocks. I would advise not dashing through here, but holding these guys as arrows. And watch out for these rocks falling from the ceiling and stuff. But anyway, now we are completely in the clear, so we can just dash towards this light and get on out of here. So yeah, there we go. We've made it out. And so now we've made it to the main water source. And he's going to drop us off, and he's going to fly away into the sunset. Or the twilight, I guess you could say. And this is Upper Zoras River. And there is another spirit there. But, we're already here? That bird turned out to be more useful than I expected. Well then, where's the village of the Zoras? Let's look for it. It's getting cold. Hurry up. Huh, it's getting cold, so that must be a hint. But, I'm not sure if, can we actually get over here with Midna? No, we can't. So, all that over there is going to have to wait for just a little bit longer, like that Howling Stone. So, actually, if we come down here, there seems to be, ice everywhere. So, seems like something's happened up in Zora's domain that's caused it to get a little cold or something. So, while we have time, let's go check it out. And by cold, I mean frozen. Completely. And where are all the Zoras? Oh, hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would be all frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why, I don't see any of them. Then, well, anyways, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. Alrighty. So, there's a couple of keys in here. I'm just going to completely avoid them, other than the one right down here. Because, we're going to have to use Midna's jumping ability to, hop up here and make our way up to the top. I think we can get up from here. Let's go. So let's hop along, and we'll make our way up. So basically, literally how we're gonna get up over and over again is just by jumping a bunch. And we need to go this way. Just break through that ice. And nah, I don't want to talk to Midna. Let's hop here. Oh, snap. And we fell down. I forgot about that. There is a ice thing that will jump in your way if you're not careful. So, yeah, do be a little bit more careful when you're jumping through here. Because ice can fall on you and it can knock you down. So, now that I've remembered that, let's go right up here on this little edge. Kind of take it a little slower. Or do like me and fall again. And so let's do this a third time. Alright, so jump. Actually, I believe that was the last pillar of ice that is going to fall on us. So we should be good to go for now. So now let's continue to jump. All the way up. Oh, that was close. And we continue to jump from here. And now we're at the very top. And we can run all the way into here. And once we make our way in here, we may be able to find some Zoras. And now that we're here, here are 3 more Twilight Beasts. And actually a bunch of spirits. So actually this guy is kind of walled off, so we're going to take him out first. And once we do that, we can take out these 2 guys together. Alright guys, come on. Let's not die here. And just like that, we're done. Sweet. But also, there are a lot of spirits down below us. And also, we have a brand new warp portal. A portal is open up here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world of light for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. But, what are all these spirits down below us? And it's the Zoras. They're frozen. Those are the Zoras. Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you think to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need is to thaw them out. It does us no good to stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. Alrighty, so let's talk to Midna and ask to warp out of here. And we're actually going to want to warp to, well, the hottest place we've been to yet, Death Mountain. Because, you know, there's got to be something there that we can use. But once we've made it here, we'll find something that we can use. And if you remember back to when we first entered this area as regular Link, this giant rock appeared. And it appears to still be hot. This thing has been here for a while, but it's still pretty hot. And well, we can use it to warp all the way back to Zora's domain. And so Midna is going to carry it for us. And we should be able to thaw out these Zoras using this giant rock of molten lava, I guess. Well, now that we're back here, we can send this giant rock crashing down into Zora's domain. And the water has now thawed out, or is thawing out, and it's now flowing back down the river. Now that this is happening, this should fill up Lake Hylia. And now all the Zoras are back and unfrozen. Who knew that something so dangerous would come in handy? Alright, the Zoras are safe now. So, let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? I guess we can. But we're going to do that in the next episode. If you guys did this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated, as it helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.